We were looking at Southport for about 5 years. We knew that we wanted a home where we would have a turnkey to be able to go back and forth to Florida someday when we retired. And we stumbled upon Southport. A friend from New Seabury had brought me literature on it. And I came here on a summer vacation when we were down in Falmouth and met Paula Rooney. And she's been wonderful, as the whole sales team has. And along the 5-year period, when we were looking, we weren't ready to retire. We were still too young to retire. The sales team was very responsive to all of our questions. Anytime we called or came down, they met with us, took plenty of time with us, never rushed us. We never ever felt pressured by the sales team to make our decision. Then once we did decide, what happened was they called us that the particular street that we had been tracking, because we had worked with the sales team on location. I was big on making sure that I had the sunny side and I wanted just the right location with the sun. Right. So the sales team, our sales representative, she called to say that they were pouring a foundation. And as it happened, because we had had such a long-term relationship with the sales team, they had poured the exact unit that they knew we wanted, the Orleans. So as a result, we were like, oh my goodness, this is awesome. So we came right down. Now, we weren't really ready to move down here just yet, but we didn't want to miss out on that opportunity to have what we wanted, where we wanted it, the location,
right.
and
we
all.
just felt
so
it was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
It was a sign that this was the time. And,
right.
and even though we maybe weren't quite ready, we said, you know what, let's buy now, and we're sure we're going to get what we want, and we'll be happy in the long run.
We just moved in. Slowly we're moving in. But we spent our first night in Southport. And, well, of course, the night we closed, we had champagne in front of the fireplace with 2 little black folding chairs. That's all we had, but we had to celebrate.
Everybody we've met has immediately come over to introduce themselves and, where you're from. And lo and behold, we find people that lived where we used to live. We find people that live in Florida near where we have a place in Florida. So it's like a lot in common. Age-wise, people are our age and in the same stage of their life. And it's very easy to meet people and make friends. And everybody tells us you can be as active as you want or you can be as inactive as you want. And we plan to be active.
I believe that the amenities here at Southport were all that we wanted. The ability to have the golf course, to have the pool, to have all the activities, the exercise room, the ballroom is just so beautiful. I can hardly wait to attend our first function there. It just had everything that we wanted in the ability to be able to turn the key and go to Florida in the winter and have our home here.
And at a very affordable price. Right. I mean, we looked at places all around Boston. They were much more expensive than Southport. We came here and we said, we can get a home down on the Cape with all these amenities for this price. This is wonderful. And the benefit was we get to put a lot of our own input into the design of the unit. It wasn't just a cookie cutter type of opportunity. So it was very exciting and it worked very well.
Right. The location of Southport is wonderful for us. We're from the North Shore of Boston, and to be able to have the proximity to the North Shore as well as the city of Boston for social events or for doctor's appointments or whatever we might need, we feel as though the location is wonderful. We're not far from the city if we wanted to be in that area or to go home to visit family.
We're on the Cape, but we're just over the bridge, so we're not that far away from Boston or friends that we have in the Boston area.
Right, the location is beautiful. So it's not a problem for family to come down here. And that's the beauty of Southport also is the size of our homes are big enough that we can have guests come, our guest bedroom and their own bath, and it's going to be wonderful to have family spend time with us too here.